So exercise 212.1, question number, section B, the first question. Okay, see, a traffic signal board indicating school ahead is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so as you're reading the question, try to understand the question as well. So what is that? There is a traffic signal board, right? I think you have seen traffic signal boards, right? Sometimes these are in circle signs. So what is this in our question? It is a triangle, okay, a traffic signal board indicating school ahead. Okay, that means near your school sometimes you come across like this, okay, traffic signal boards like this, is an equilateral triangle. It's very important you understand this, okay? It's an equilateral triangle with each sides A. Okay, now we have to find the area of the signal board using Heron's formula. If its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of the signal board? As you read the question, first thing, when you're reading the question, the first thing that you must understand here is that the traffic signal board is an equilateral triangle. And what is an equilateral triangle? All the sides of a triangle are equal. Okay, try to listen to the word equilateral. It sounds similar with equal, okay, equivalent or equal. These are all the same words. Okay, so equilateral triangle means triangles with the same side. Okay, so at least do not forget, even other things you may forget, but equilateral, never forget it. We are talking about triangles of the same side just by the word equi. Second thing is we have to find the area using Heron's formula. We know that there is an area for area of an equilateral, right? The area of an equilateral is what? 3 by 4a squared. We can use this. But what is the question asking us? The question is saying that we have to use Heron's formula. Okay, so if its perimeter is 180 centimeter, what will be the area of the signal board? Now let's look at this. We'll dive into this question. Okay, solution. First thing is we have to find what is Heron's formula? Area of a triangle for Heron's formula. It is, what is it? S of S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C, right? And what is S? It's the semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter, right? See, semi-perimeter, okay? It is, what is the answer? It is actually perimeter by half, or else you can write perimeter. Okay, so you look at this. What is the perimeter of a triangle? It is A plus B plus C, okay? And semi-perimeter means half of the perimeter, okay? So I'm using this. Therefore, what do we have here? We have perimeter. What have they given perimeter as? What is the perimeter? If its perimeter is 180 centimeter, okay, let me just again rearrange it this way. It is 180 centimeter. Now, what did I tell you about what is the perimeter? The formula is A plus B plus C is equivalent to 180 centimeter. But since the triangle is equilateral, remember the triangle is equilateral, all the sides are same. That means side A must be equal to B must be C, right? All the triangles of an equilateral have the same side. That means they have the same measurement. So all these A and B and C will be the same. So I'll be writing A instead of B. I'll write it as A plus A plus A, right? It's equivalent to 180 centimeter. So A plus A plus A, how much will you get? It will be 3A, 180 centimeter. Now A, you keep it here, 180 centimeter by 3. So 3 into 60. A is equivalent to 60, okay? Now, therefore, I should have written here first, semi-perimeter is what? Perimeter by 2, right? What is the perimeter here? 180 divided by 2. So, it is 90. Therefore, okay, we can find out now the area, okay? The area of triangle, okay, is, what is it? I'm not going to write the question. S of S minus A. What is your S here? 90 of 90 minus 60. 90 minus 60, okay, 90 minus 60, okay, because A, you may have here A, but then remember all the sides are equal. A is equal to B is equivalent to C. That means if A value is 60, B is also 60, C is also 60, okay, because remember we are talking about an equilateral triangle. Clear with that? Okay, so now you look at this. Can you write this as, we can write this as 90 into 30 into 30 into 30. Clear? Now I'll do one thing, okay? Okay, so here I should have, okay, never mind. So you have, see, 90, can I write 90 as 3 into 30? Okay, you'll understand why I'm writing that, because I want to bring this in terms of pair, right? 3 into 90 will give you, 3 into 30 will give you 90. So you see, 30, 30, 30. 30, how many times is occurring? 4 times, right? So you take it in pairwise, okay, like this. That means, what am I saying? Take it pairwise. 30 square into 30 square into 3. Clear? Clear with this? Now, for some of you, you can straight away cancel out, right? Whatever will go. But if you're confused, okay, considering that if you're not aware of this, what you'll do is you just separate them out, okay? This is only for students. If you don't need this step, then you can cancel it out. But if there are students who have not understood this, see, you look at this, you can separate them out. So you cancel the squares and squares, okay? So what you'll be left, 3. You cannot cut it because 3 is not the square of anything, okay? So you'll have to keep it as it is, right? But 30 square, we got it because we found that in pair, okay? So we have 30 into root 3. So that means you look at this, 3 into 3 is 9, 2 zeros, so 900 root 3. And I forgot to make use of the SI unit, but remember this is what what is the SI unit here? Centimeter, okay? So it will be centimeter square, okay? One easy trick to understand here is that in case if it's area, right, whatever the unit is, it may be meter or it may be centimeter or it may be millimeter, but it will be expressed in terms of square, okay? All right. And if it's volume, okay, it will be cube. So meter or centimeter, okay, I'm saying any SI unit, millimeter or nanometer, everything, this will be in terms of cube, okay? All right, this is the SI unit for area and SI unit for volume, okay? Now this is the question, the first question. Now let's go with the second question. All right, the second question is, the triangular wall, okay, of a flyover have been used for advertisement, okay? For advertisement, the side of the walls are 122 centimeter, 222 meter and 120 meter. The advertisement yields an earning of rupees 5,000 per meter square per year. A company hired one of its walls for 3 months. How much rent did it pay? First, read the question. As we read the question, we got to know the sides of the wall, okay? So what are the sides? Let the sides of the wall be okay, B, what? I'll name this as A, 122 meter, B is equivalent to 22 meter, and C is equivalent to 120 meter, okay? Now we'll just have to find out the area of this given triangle, all right? Why do we have to find out the area? Is because finding out this area will enable us to find out how much rent we have to pay. And why do I have to stick with area? Okay, why should I find area? It is because you read the question, the advertisements yields an average of rupees 5,000 per meter square. So the SI unit here is meter square. Okay, so that means even without thinking much, okay, it means they're taking rupees 5,000 per area, okay, per meter square. SI unit of area is what? Meter square. Okay, that's where area comes in. All right, clear with this SI unit? Okay, therefore, for what is the Heron's formula? What do we have to find? We have to find S. What is S? A plus B plus C by 2. So you add all of them, okay? 122 meter plus 22 meter plus 120 meter divided by 2. So you do the calculation. 122 plus 22 plus 120. What do you get? It is 264 meter, okay, divided by 2. So 2 into 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it will be equivalent to 132 meter. Clear with this? Okay, 144 plus 120. Okay, clear with that? Okay, 264. Finally, we need everything that we need for finding out the area. So the area will be okay, is going to be area of triangle is going to be, you always write down the formula first, okay, in order to make unnecessary mistakes, okay? It will help you. S minus C, okay? Now we look, what is S? 132 meter. What is S minus A? 132 meter minus A is 122 meter. A 132 meter, B is 22 meter. Okay, we're just using the formula. 132 meter minus 22 meter. Clear with this? Okay, so 132 meter. Okay, now 132 meter minus 122 meter is actually 10 meter. Okay, and 132 minus, you see 132 minus 22, how much is it? It is 110 meter. Okay, and then 132, okay, yeah, 132. Okay, this is not 120, this is 120. Okay, sorry, this is 120. Okay, make the correction, this is 120. Okay, C is 120, not 22. I've written there 22. Okay, 132 minus 120, how much is it? it's going to be 12. Okay, 12 meter. Clear? So what I usually do is, in order to avoid confusion with the meters, I'll just take it right this side. Okay, so you see meter into meter, meter square, right? Meter how many times? 1 2 3 4. You're multiplying meter 4 times. Now you look at this: 132 meter, 10, 110, and 12 meter. You try to express this in terms of pair. Okay, so you look at this: 132, I can write it as 11 into 2. 11 into 2 will give me 132. Clear? All right, see, one trick to understand how can I take pairs, you look at these given values: 10 and 12, 10 and 110. What do you see similarities? What's the similarity that you see? 110 can be written as what? 11 into 10. Okay, that's the first two that you have, and 12 you keep it as it is. Now if you pay attention, here we'll do, okay, now you look at this: 12 and 12, how many times is occurring? Twice, right? So I'll be writing them in pairs. Okay, don't get confused. See, 12 and 12 2 times into 11, 11, how many times? So we're done with 12. So now we focus on 11. So we have 11 square, and then we finally have 10 square. All right, and then you have meter to the power 4. So one thing is, for those of you who know this, okay, and meter 4, can I write it as meter square whole thing square? I told you this, right? 2 to the power 4 is what? 16th. But I can also write this as 2 to the power 2 into the whole thing square. Can I write this like this, right? I can also write this as the same thing, right? Because what is 2 square to the whole thing square? That means I have to multiply 2 square 2 times. But what is 2 square again? 2 square means I have to multiply 2 times. 2 square means multiply 2 times. Like this, okay? It's just like this. So don't get confused, okay, when I take this sign. So instead of separating out, or if you want to separate, you can just separate, or those of you who are okay with the next step, you can just start quickly cancelling out, okay? But this, I just want everyone to understand, and I don't want them to be confused with this step. So I'll just take up, okay, write this. Okay, so I'm saying this step is for those who have still not understood it, okay? And this, for those of you who have understood, just cancel it out and find the answer. Here you take out square, cancel out square, square, square. So what is left? 12 into 11 into 10 into meter square. Now what is 12 into 11? We found out that is 132 into 10 meter square. That is 1320 meter square. Clear with this? Okay, but this is not the end of the question. The question is, how much rent did it pay? How much rent for how many months? For 3 months. Okay, therefore rent the company paid. The company paid. Okay, the company paid for 3 months. For how many months? 3 months. Now you look at this. Okay, this is interesting. So this is the area of the triangle. Okay, now this is 1320 meters square. We're asked to find how much rent will it pay for 1320 meters square. Clear? 1300 meters square. But per meter square, that means 1 meter square costs how much? 5,000 per meter square. Okay, this is think of it this way. Okay, one orange, it's something like this. One orange costs 32 rupees. Okay, never mind. One orange costs 10 rupees. So how much will 20 oranges cost? Clear with that? Are you clear with that? So what will you do? Okay, don't get confused with this step. If one orange costs, see, this is, I'm just giving basic examples. One orange costs how much? 20 rupees. So 20 oranges, how much would it cost? You'll definitely multiply 20 oranges with rupees 20, right? That way 20 oranges will cost rupees 400, right? That's what we mean. Okay, so here per meter square it costs 5,000. So we're asking for 1320 meters square, how much will it cost? So we have to multiply this with rupees 5,000 per meter square. What is per meter square? I can write this as divided by meter square. All right, clear with this? See, meter per meter square actually refers to this. Okay, we write this like this. Per meter means 500 per meter square. Okay, so this usually goes down, meter square goes down. Okay, per meter square. So by per it's we refer to this. Okay, into, for how many months we have to find rent for how many months? 3 months. And how many how many months are there in a year? There are 12 months. Okay, so don't make mistakes with this. So 3 into 3 4, 4 into 3 12, 4 into 3 12 0. So now let's make the calculation. 33 5 5 3 15 165. How many zeros? 0 0 0. So 0 0 0, 4 zeros. Now meter square and meter square will be cut out, right? Meter square, you can cancel them out. What is left here? What is the SI unit here? Rupees. Now look at this. The rent that the company paid for 3 months, okay, is rupees 16,50,000. Clear with this step? Okay, all right. So this 1,000 per meter square, how much it costs? 5,000. So what, for 1,220 meters square, we have to multiply them, and we have to pay rent for, we are asked to pay rent for 3 months. Okay, so we have 3 months, but we have, see, you look at this, it's rupees 5,000 per meter square per year, right? So per year, this is where it comes, 5,000 per meter square per year. Okay, and then they were 3 months. Okay, they are 3, we have to find the rent for 3 months, and this is how we find the answer. Okay, so quickly moving on to the third question. The third question is, there is a slide in a park. On one of its walls have been painted green. If the sides of the walls are 15, okay, this is the same thing. Okay, so what are the sides of the wall given as? You can write the sides are, what are the sides? They are 15 meter, B is 11 meter, and then finally C is 6 meters. So obviously we just have to find what? We have to find the area. So simple. So we have to find the semi-perimeter. What is semi-perimeter? A plus B plus C by 2. So you add them up. 15 meter plus 11 meter plus 6 meter divided by 2. Right? Clear with up to this much? I have done nothing but use the formula. Okay, so this becomes 32 meter by 2. Okay, so 2 into 12 meter. 2 into, no, this is not 12, this is 16 meter. Okay, that means semi-perimeter is 16. Therefore, the area of painted in color, let's just stick with this, painted in color, okay, is equivalent to, use Heron's formula, S of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Okay, clear? So this will become, what is S? 16 meter, 16 minus 15, 16 minus 15 meter, okay, 16 minus 11 meter, and then 16 minus 6 meter. Okay, I have just taken out meter outside because see, 16 meter is common to both. Okay, so I've just taken them out. Now in order to just you bring all the meters to one side. Okay, so meter to the power 4. Now this is 16 into 1 into 5, right, into 10. Okay, now you look at this is also an interesting question. What is 16? 16 what? 16 is 4 square, right? 4 square will give you 16 into 1 into 5. Now you look at this, if I open up 10, what will I get? How much is, think of, what is it? 5 into 2 is 10, right? Now you see, I think you can all see the pairs, right? 5 square, so you see 4 square into 1 square. 1 is always, you see, even if it's not mentioned 1 to the power 1000, even you take 1 to the power 1000, this is always going to be 1. Okay, so for 1 you can always put however how much values you want, it's still going to be 1. Okay, you can multiply 1 many times. You multiply 1 lakh time also, it's still going to be 1. All right, so 5 into 5 will be 5 square into 2. Already says meter square, the whole thing square. All right, so now just those of you who can do without this step, I would advise you to do. Okay, I do these steps for everyone to understand. Into, you look at this, meter square and square, so you start cancelling square square, this 1 1 4 4. So what are you left with? You're left with 4 into 1 into 5 into root 2 meter square. So 5 into 1 into 4, 20 root 2 meter square. This is the answer. Okay, clear with this? Okay, we'll go with the last question. Okay, we'll go with the last question, that is the fourth question. Okay, I'll write it here. The fourth question, I have not written the question. What is the fourth? Where is it? So question number 4. Okay, so the fourth question. So the fourth question is, okay, let me see quickly, find quickly. Yes, find the area of a triangle. Find the area of a triangle. Okay, two sides are 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter, okay? And the perimeter is 42 centimeter, okay? This is the question, okay? You look at this. Find the area of a triangle and the sides are given as 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Therefore, solution, okay? You write the given sides are given sides. What are the given sides? A is equivalent to 10 centimeter, B is equivalent to 8 centimeter. Now, in order to find the area of a triangle, what do you need? You need 3 sides. We don't know the third side. How do we find the third side? They have given the clue, perimeter. What is the perimeter given as? The perimeter is given as 42 centimeter. But what is the formula for perimeter? Perimeter is A plus B plus C is equivalent to 42 centimeter. Now, what is A? 10 centimeter. What is B? 8 centimeter. What is C? We don't know, so keep it as it is. Alright. Now C, 10 centimeter into 8 plus 8 will be 18 centimeter, 42 centimeter plus C, okay? So now you take this 18 to the other side, 42 centimeter minus 18 centimeter. Clear with this? Up to this much? Okay, so 42 minus 18, how much will that be? 24 will give you 4. Yeah, this will be 24 centimeters. Therefore, finally used, find the area. What do we need for area? First thing is we need to know the perimeter, semi-perimeter, okay? So instead of adding all of this A plus B plus C, what you can do is you can just take 42. Semi-perimeter is what? Perimeter by 2. Okay, so you can just cut your time. Take 42 by 2. So 2 into 1 is 21. So that is 21. Okay. If some of you are confused, you can use this A plus B plus C by 2. And you can add all of them up. That is 10 plus 8 plus 21 by 2. But either ways, you're bound to get 24. You're bound to get 42 only, okay? So it's the same thing. So you just cut this step. When you have perimeter, directly do this, okay? It will save you time, okay? In exam, solving maths quickly so that you can focus more time on other questions is important. It's vital, okay, to do well. Area of the triangle, okay, is equivalent to, write Heron's formula, S of S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. Clear? So what is S here? S is 21 centimeter. Okay, you just put here centimeter. Now what is S again? 21 minus A is 10 centimeter, 21 minus B is 8 centimeter, and 21 minus 24 centimeter. Okay, wait, let me just have a look at this. Okay, 42. Have I written the correct values? Just give me a second. Okay, yes, we have made a mistake. That is why I thought it's not possible to get that value. This is 18 actually. Okay, it's 18. Yes, it's 18, okay? 18 plus 10. Yes, so we have made a mistake. This is going to be 18, okay? So this is going to be 28, all right? My mistake here, 28. So that means C must be equivalent to 14, okay? 14 centimeter. Clear? Okay, C is 14 centimeter, okay? I've made a mistake there. So this will be, but this does not change anything. This should be 6B will be 18, okay? Here I made a mistake. Let me just cut this out. Okay, clear with the mistake? It's not 8, okay? It's 18, okay? So this can be 21 centimeter, 21 minus 10 centimeter, 21 minus 18 centimeter, and 21 minus 14 centimeter. Clear with this? Now open up the bracket. You see, put all the centimeters to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times, okay? All right? Here. Now 21 into 21 minus 10, 11, into 21 minus 18, that is 3, and 21 minus 14, that is going to be 7, right? So you're left with this. Now you look at this. 21 is what? 7 into 3 into 11 into 3 into 7 centimeter to the power 4. You take this pair, 7 occurs twice, so 7 square into 3 into 3, so 3 square into 11 centimeter square, the whole thing square. Play with this up to this much. Okay, now next we'll just sorry. Okay, so you open them, up, okay? So 3 square into root 11 into centimeter square, the whole thing square. Clear with this? Okay, so you start cancelling them out. Square, 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 square. So what will you be left with? You will be left with this, okay? You look at this. What are you left with? You look at this, compare these two values, and you see what are you left with? You're left with 7 into 3 into root 11 into centimeter square. Clear? So 7 into 3 is how much? 21 root 11 centimeter square. This is the answer, okay? And remember, we're talking about area. What is the area SI unit? Centimeter square. So this is the answer, okay? See, be careful with the SI unit. If you found out area and you wrote this as 21 root 11 centimeter, your marks could be cut, okay? This is going to be wrong because area's SI unit is always supposed to be centimeter square. Okay, so this SI unit will also have a, it's an important concept you must understand, and so that's why you just try to put all centimeters, okay, in the necessary steps you try to do, so that way we don't avoid mistake. All right, clear? So this will be the answer for this, okay?